Bridget Phillipson's send reforms don't make sense. Hi, welcome to another episode of More Hot Takes. Now, the Education Secretary, Bridget Phillipson's send reforms will not cut spending on education, health, and care plans for at least 9 years, despite plans to make them harder to obtain from 2030. The government will spend $4 billion over 3 years on reforms aimed partly integrating more special needs pupils into mainstream schools, but costs are expected to keep rising in short term as demand grows. Now, why is demand growing? Well, it's because a lot of SEND pupils were in the public school sector, which they managed to destroy thanks to taxation. And so all these pupils, which require a lot more help, have suddenly found themselves going into the state system. The state system doesn't have the staff, doesn't have the resources, and quite simply cannot cope. And she's pumping $4 billion in and then making it harder to obtain this help that previously she didn't even have to think about, because parents who were already paying into the state system with tax were also paying into the private system with their own money. How to absolutely screw a pooch on everything with one simple mistake: taxing education. Nobody in the world taxes education except this bunch, who aren't doing it to raise money because it's going to cost them money. They're doing it out of class warfare. They hate the idea of someone going on, doing better, getting ahead. Because if you do well, you don't vote Labour. Got to pull everyone down to the lowest common denominator. It's another quick way of destroying a country. But the data shows that the sharp increase in EHCPs, autism diagnoses, SEND-related costs, etc., including major rises in transport costs, this is all down entirely to the fact that she, well, not her personally, it was Rachel Reeves, but that the Labour Party are destroying private education. Teaching unions and critics argue the funding is way below what is needed. It needs to be at least double at $8 billion, which she doesn't have. And that is only to stand still, not to improve. There's no inclusion, there's no training available. They don't have the staff resources. Schools can't handle it. Some schools and some regions are so bereft of SEND places that they are now paying to send pupils whose parents previously paid to put their pupils, their children through special educational needs at private level. Well, these councils are now sending those children back to the same private schools. Only it's the council paying now, not the teacher, not the parents. So the parents are going, "Oh, thanks." Nice, isn't it? How to really, take anything and destroy it. If you want everything destroyed, vote socialism. Destroys everything it touches. Let me know what you think. Thanks very much. Bye.